Y'all, right around the time I learned how to read, they put up a sign in my neighborhood that said, "Caution, deaf child at play." And I was scared of deaf kids for like 5 years. Cause like now, like as an adult, like I can understand what they were trying to say was like, hey, if you're driving through this area, like be careful. Like there's a kid who cannot hear you. But at the time, I took it as like a beware of dog type situation. And I thought that there was some sort of a silent predator roaming my neighborhood, looking for recently literate black boys. Wasn't gonna be me. No. I don't think so. No. Do any of you guys, by round of applause, do you guys have children in the audience? This is, okay, all right, this is interesting, right? Because this is what always happens, right? There's 1 million people in this room right now, and right now I asked who had children, and 7 people were just like, statistically, that's impossible, okay? There's more people with children, but this is what always happens, man. I used to have a bit that I would do about croissants, where I'd ask the audience, I'd be like, hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all feel about croissants out there? And people would be like, hell yeah, baby. We all about croissants out here, dog. We eat those for breakfast and also for other meals. This is like, and I'll be like, hey, audience members, who amongst you has created the miracle that is life? And they'll be like, yeah, do whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah, do whatever, man. You know what, man? You know what? Do whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? The next joke. Let's hit the next joke. You know what I mean? We didn't come here to be faced with the truth. We came here to eat mozzarella sticks in peace, man. Don't confront me with those things. You know, that's not what I'm here for. I'm back. Oh, guys, honestly, I feel like I'm at a point in my life though where I'm ready to have children. Like I'm in my mid-20s now. Like I feel like I'm ready to do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A woman just said no out there. Mom, don't do that. That hurts my feelings. I told you, don't say anything. Nah, man. But I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to have kids. Honestly, you know, because I feel like I'm ready to give up on my hopes and dreams. You know, because like comedy's tough. I never know how it's gonna go for me. You know, I never know how it's gonna work out. You know, if I pop out one of those bad boys, no longer one of my concerns. You know. Guess what I'm not worried about anymore, you know? Like, I'm looking forward to like a stage in my life when my friends hit me up and they're just like, hey, what's going on, Devon? What you doing, man? What are you doing? You still performing comedy in basements and coffee shops to unsuspecting patrons? I'm just like, nah, man, I got this young biracial child with a breathing problem. I gotta tend to this, dude. Like looking forward to a stage in my life when my friends hit me up and they're just like, hey, what's going on, Devon? How's those hopes coming, man? How those comedy dreams going? And I'm like, nah, man, no longer one of my concerns. I gotta take Timothy to asthma practice, so if I don't do it, who's going to? You know. For those of you guys who do have kids, you might be familiar with the Disney film The Princess and the Frog. You guys seen this movie? Look, now everybody's very familiar with this children's film. It's strange how that happens. I got some people in the back who weren't saying anything before. It's weird how it goes down like that, man. But the Disney film The Princess and the Frog made headlines because it was the first Disney movie to feature a black princess. People got really excited about this, and I was too. The movie was set in New Orleans, and I took a road trip to do some shows in New Orleans, and I realized something. There's only a handful of Disney movies about non-white princesses, right? So what do we got? We've got Aladdin. And in Aladdin, the song's like, hey, I can show you the world. That's what the songs sound like in that movie. And then, man, what else? We got Mulan, right? We've got Mulan. And in Mulan, the song's like, hey, let's get down to business. You guys know how Chinese people speak. It's just typical dialogue for them, I think. My friend on the way to New Orleans played the Princess and the Frog soundtrack. And track 1 was just like, hey, all right, Lulu, let's get on down to the by you. And I'm just like, hey, what's happening right now? Skip that track. I skipped forward immediately to track 2. And track 2 is just like, hey, let's grab Cousin Boudreaux and get us a couple of shrimp giblets. And I'm just like, that's not even a food. You know, it was upsetting. And then we actually got to New Orleans. Like, I arrived in the city, and I realized that film was historically accurate. So everybody talks there. Thank you, guys.